Hi, my name's Chris. I've been a chiropractor since 2007. Today I'm going to talk to you about cervicogenic headaches and tension headaches and what you can do yourself to help treat them. I'm going to go over trigger points, some stretches and a strengthening exercise which will give you the tools to manage your own headaches. I'm just going to turn around now so you can see my shoulders and my neck, and we'll get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is start doing some trigger point work. So trigger points are basically knots in the muscles that can refer pain to different areas of the body. So typically from the shoulders and the neck and suboccipital areas, they tend to refer up into the head and cause headaches. So basically all you do is just knead the muscles, find those tight, knotted areas of the muscles and press into them. Press and hold it just like this until you feel the symptoms start to ease out and the tension start to ease out. Work your way along. Find all the different areas that feel tight and sore and might actually be referring some pain up to your head. It's perfectly safe to do. Just pressing and holding, feeling for the tension, and then feeling for the tension to ease out under your pressure of the fingers. Work your way up the neck. Again, just finding those tight, tender areas. You can knead it up and down a little bit like that. But just keep pressing, releasing the tension out of the muscles. Obviously, you can do this for longer. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. Just finding those tight areas and pressing in. Also, just around the side of the neck. And working up into the suboccipital area, a very common area for tension and causes of headaches. Again, just press into those muscles, feeling the tension, feeling the pressure release, working your way around. And then the temples as well, another typical area for tension and headaches, particularly if you're grinding your teeth, clenching your jaw. And you can also do this on your forehead. Typically the forehead can become tense as well. So working from the shoulders all the way up to the base of the neck, up the side and back of the neck, into the suboccipital areas, the temples, and around to the forehead as well. Okay, great. So you've worked out all of the knots and the tension in the muscles over the shoulders, up into the neck, the base of the skull, the temples, and the forehead. And now you can start stretching off those muscles over the neck and the shoulders. So we do this by taking a hold of the seat with one hand so that you're keeping the shoulder anchored down. Then taking your hand like that on the back and the side of your head. And you just tilt your head over to the side. If it's tight there, just hold that as a stretch. But then you might just want to take it forward. So there I can really feel that stretching now. Just to further release the tension out of the shoulder muscles and neck muscles. And of course, we do this both ways, okay? So just gently taking your head to the side and forward, keeping the other shoulder anchored down by holding onto the seat. This should give you a nice stretch through the neck and the shoulder. If you feel any unusual symptoms when you're doing this, like dizziness, you feel sick or anything, please stop doing it. It shouldn't make you feel bad. It should just be a nice gentle stretch. Okay. Okay, so the next muscles we want to stretch off are the pectoral muscles at the front of the chest. So we do this by taking hold of a door frame, hand at about head height, elbow slightly bent, and then you rotate. You twist your body a little bit so that you can feel the stretch across the front of the chest here. Again, holding it for a good 10 to 15 seconds so that you can feel the release and a little bit of a stretch through the front of the chest. If you've got shoulder problems, don't do this. If you feel anxious about doing it, you feel as though the shoulder's going to dislocate, don't do it. Otherwise, hold it for a good 10 to 15 seconds, getting a nice stretch. So the reason why we're doing these stretches is so that we can get the shoulder girdle to go back and down into the position that it should be in. So going from this to this. So by realigning our posture, it It helps to take the tension out of the neck and the shoulders, which is one of the causes or potential causes of headaches. Okay, so the last thing we want to do is do some strengthening exercises. So we're going to strengthen the muscles of the abdomen, the muscles between the shoulder blades at the back, and the deep neck flexors. And we do this by taking your arms into this position, taking the shoulders back and down, so you're feeling those muscles between the shoulder blades working. Also gently contracting the abdominal muscles through this region here, and the deep neck flexors by tucking the chin. Hold this position for a good 10 seconds and then relax. Take your arms up to this position. Again, shoulders back and down, feeling those muscles between the shoulder blades working, contracting the abdominal muscles and tucking the chin. Hold that position for a good 10 seconds. You should really feel those muscles working. You need to do this quite a lot, maybe 10 to 15 times, to really get the benefit from strengthening those muscles in the abdominal region, between the shoulder blades, the deep neck flexors. So the reason we're doing this is to strengthen the postural muscles, which will allow you to sit up with good posture to help prevent tensions building up through the neck and the shoulders, which lead on to tension and cervicogenic headaches. So we've gone over the trigger point work, the stretches and the strengthening exercises. Now, to get the most benefit out of doing these exercises, you do need to be doing them regularly. Certainly initially I would say do them every day until as though you feel as though you've got on top of the tensions and the knots and the postural strains through your neck and shoulders. Once you've done that, then you can do the exercises as and when, just to maintain the improvements that you've made. Other factors to consider are things like hydration. Keep yourself hydrated, because dehydration is a common cause of headaches, as is eye strain. Make sure you're getting your eyes checked if you feel as though you're getting a bit of eye strain, particularly if you're working at a computer. With that, make sure you're getting a postural assessment done at work so that the height of the monitor is correct and that you've got a good chair, one that supports your arms. Because if you're sitting with your arms out in front of you all the time using a mouse and a keyboard, that'll create postural strain if your arms aren't supported. So do get that checked. Make sure you're exercising regularly as well. Walking, cycling, swimming, rowing, whatever you like doing, do it, because it really will help. Please keep yourself as active as you can. So have a go at these exercises and let me know how you get on with them. Thank you for watching.